What's going on, guys? It's DexMax here, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys the my three best Grand Challenge decks. So these are the three decks. One is a minor control deck, one is a Giant Prince beatdown, and the third is a Hog Tornado deck. So I think these are my favorite Grand Challenge decks. This giant beatdown one isn't necessarily one of my best, but I wanted to include all of the playstyles like beatdown and control. So I put it in this giant beatdown deck because I think it's a pretty solid deck anyways. So I'm going to be playing in this challenge right here. I'm 9-1 right now. And I'm going to be playing one game each with each of these decks, and hopefully I can get 12 wins. So let's search for a match here. We're going against Irondon. And we start out with Pump in our giant deck, which is really nice. So the worst matchup for giant or just any beatdown deck is generally control decks. He starts off with the Furnace. So we're gonna plop down our giant right here and hopefully it'll tank for the Fire Spirits. We're gonna drop down our Prince down here, and that'll get a charge off, and hopefully land on the Executioner. We're gonna actually Lightning that, since that's a pretty good value Lightning. And I think Prince is pretty good in this meta right now, since a lot of people are running Executioner, and Prince is really good against Executioner since it can just charge up to it. It's kind of like it's really good against Bowler. So it looks like he's playing a Royal Giant deck, which I think this deck has a pretty good matchup against. We're gonna get another Elixir Collector down. And oh, he actually has a Rocket, so we gotta keep that in mind and put our Elixir Collector in the middle next time. So let's just place a Giant in the back again. And he plays a Furnace right there. So we're just gonna put our Prince in the back and get a Lightning ready here. We're gonna Lightning that and Log. And ooh, we get a really nice Log there because we got that Skeleton Army too. And Ice Bear perfectly lands onto that Inferno Dragon. And there we go, we already take down one tower. And that Inferno Tower is actually having a pretty hard time locking onto my Prince, it looks like, because the Prince was so fast. So we gotta defend here a little bit. Hopefully his Royal Giant doesn't just take us out. And I didn't even notice, but we actually took his King Tower down to 985. So looking pretty good. We're just gonna put our Elixir Collector down in the middle since that's our only defense against, or that's our only building against the Royal Giant. And I guess we'll just Lightning here, take out all three of those, and kill off that Royal Giant really quickly here. And he Rockets, but I don't think he's gonna be able to cycle back in 10 seconds, so looks like we actually are going to take the win with this giant deck. So that's the first of the three decks that I'm showing you guys today. I personally think this giant deck is the weakest just because there's a lot of people running Hog Rider and Miner these days. So our second battle here, we are going to be playing this Hog Lightning deck, Hog Lightning Tornado deck. And I'll be right back when we find a match. So once again, we start with Elixir Collector, which is really nice. And he's playing a Golem, so we have to pressure his other lane with our Hog Rider. So that does force out a Mega Minion. And even though that's one -1 Elixir trade for us, that means that he can't place that Mega Minion behind his Golem. So he has an Executioner. And we're gonna get ready to pull everything over here with our Tornado. So there's that Tornado Executioner combo, really strong. And we're gonna log that, and that does take out his executioner, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And he actually goes ahead and places elite barbs, which may be a problem. We're gonna get down our executioner as fast as possible here, and that should be able to take it out. And there you go. So we're gonna get another pump down as soon as possible. And he did get quite a bit of damage on our left tower, but he goes ahead and places his own elixir collector. So we're gonna go ahead and put down our Hog Rider and get lightning. And we do lightning so we can take out his pump mainly. And I think we're not gonna defend that Mega Minion since, yeah, he's gonna place Golem on the other side. So double elixir is just about to hit. We're gonna get down our executioner, put minions in the back, and pressure his other lane once again. And he actually comes with elite barbarians there. So we're gonna pull those barbs over with our ice golem and bring our executioner in the middle. And we're gonna log that, and that should kill that executioner over there. And we have 2 executioners running down his lane. We're just gonna add everything down there since our lightning will take out his right tower. And look at those executioners doing work on that ice golem, and they just got a bunch of swings off onto that tower, which is really good. We're getting our 3rd executioner down. We're just gonna log that and lightning that to take that victory. So yeah, 5 seconds left. Throw out the good game. So that was the Hog Rider deck versus a Golem deck, which a lot of people have been playing. A lot of people these days, after Executioner came out, they're putting Executioner behind Giants and Golems. So that's what this Miner control deck is for against Golem and Giant. It's just a really good matchup. So obviously Miner is used to chip at the tower, and everything else is basically for defense, except for maybe Dark Goblin, and even Rocket can be used for defense. So I think this is the best deck out of the 3 because I just think control decks are really good right now since there's a lot of Giants and Golems going around. So hopefully we don't lose to a Giant and Golem deck. That would be kind of embarrassing. So starting off, you just want to go in with the Miner probably. And he drops down Furnace, and he also puts down Skeleton Armory, so I feel like he might be playing Zapbait possibly. Not for sure though, because Zapbait kind of has fallen out of the meta once Executioner came out. Also is bringing Lightning. He just logs our Dark Goblin. And I'm not really sure what to play here. I think I'm just going to do that. And yeah, he's running Goblin Barrel, which is basically that means he's playing Zapbait. I'm not sure if he's playing Mirror or not though. And we'll go ahead and play some Miner. Get a little bit more chip damage off. And ooh, he places down Knight and that Wizard. This is a really weird deck, I think. Not a lot of people are using Knight or Wizard, but he's still pretty high in the wins, I think, since we're at 11 wins right now and we're playing against him, so I don't know, it might be a pretty good deck. He's gonna play that, and we're just gonna put our Skeleton Army on top. So obviously our Executioner is really good against Zapbait since it can just take out pretty much everything in Zapbait decks. We actually missed one of those goblins with our log, but shouldn't be too big of a deal. And since he just used his knight, I think he might not have too many defenses for our miner, but he does have skeleton army actually, so that's pretty good against our miner. And he's gonna put his goblin barrel down. Our executioner takes it out, but he's getting quite a bit of chip damage actually. So we're gonna send our rocket in and then miner right after. And that miner, or that rocket, took out his wizard. We're gonna log that away. And executioner is still alive. And that executioner, if you place it right behind your tower, actually does target or hit all 3 goblins at once. So he actually has lightning, which means he will be able to do a lot of damage on this. So we need to go pretty aggressive here with our rocket. And ooh, if that miner gets one more hit off, perfect. Brings it down to 59, so we can log that away. So that was against Zapbait, which you might not see very much in the current meta. So that might not have been the most useful battle, but still, nonetheless, we got 12 wins. Let me just show you the 3 decks again. There's the Miner Control deck, the Giant Beatdown, and Hog Tornado deck. So let's go ahead and open this 12 win chest. See what we get. Bunch of rares over here. Just zooming through. Looks like we're not gonna get a legendary, but 11 skeleton army. Skeleton army is pretty good, so I'm pretty happy with that chest. So yeah, there we go. That's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Tell me which one of these decks you guys think is the best. Like I said, I think the Miner Control deck is the best. By the way, I got this deck from Johnny. He's a really good Clash Royale player. I'll have his Twitter down below in the description. And yeah, give these decks out a try, and I'll see you guys in the next Clash Royale video.